Cameron Brink names her all-time NBA starting five. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Los Angeles Sparks Cameron Brink was asked by iSports to name her all-time NBA starting five, and she came up with what might be a never-before-seen lineup. Brink has strong ties to the Curry family, and they unsurprisingly featured heavily here. Steph Curry, Seth Curry, Damian Lee, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Del Curry. Brink said, "In case you aren't aware of the connection here, Del and Sonia Curry are Brink's godparents, which makes Seth and Stephen Curry her godbrothers. Her parents, Greg Brink and Michelle Bain Brink, meanwhile, are godparents to Stephen, Seth, and their sister, Siddle Curry. Damian Lee married Siddle in 2018 to become part of the family, which explains his inclusion here. The great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the only one with no ties to the Curry family to make Brink's lineup. It perhaps speaks to his greatness. Abdul-Jabbar won 6 titles, 2 Finals MVPs, 6 MVPs, and 2 scoring titles in his storied career. Hall of Famer Julius Erving believes Kareem is the greatest player of all time, and some others would agree. Stephen may not have hit the heights that Abdul-Jabbar did, but he, too, is one of the all-time greats. The Golden State Warriors superstar has won 4 titles, 1 Finals MVP, 2 MVPs, and 2 scoring titles. He is universally regarded as the best shooter ever. Seth Curry and Damian Lee haven't had this kind of an impact on the court, but they've had respectable NBA careers. Lee's time in the league appears to be over, though, as he has signed with Israeli club Nia Ziona for the 2025-26 season. Lastly, we get to Del, who didn't attain stardom in the NBA, but he did play for 16 seasons. He averaged 11.7 points, 2.4 rebounds, 1.8 assists, 0.9 steals, and 0.2 blocks per game in his career. Del played a big role in Brink picking up the sport. It was only after attending his camp that she decided to play basketball. Brink would eventually go on to shine at Stanford, which led to the Sonia was at the draft along with the Brink family. She and Michelle had been roommates at Virginia Tech, while their future husbands were on the college's basketball team. It was there that the bond between the two families originated, and it remains strong today. As for Brink's professional career, it hasn't gotten off to the greatest of starts. She tore her ACL in her rookie season, and only returned to action in July. The 23-year-old is currently averaging 5.8 points, 4.2 rebounds, 0.3 assists, 0.6 steals, and 1.7 blocks per game in the 2025 season for the Sparks. Cameron Brink has already made a lot of connections in the NBA. In the same interview, Brink spoke about her interactions with Kawhi Leonard at a recent New Balance commercial shoot. Brink noted that Kawhi Leonard is one of the funniest people she has met, even though most people would not believe that due to his subdued public image. Brink, who was drafted 2nd overall in the 2024 WNBA draft behind Caitlin Clark, had a phenomenal run in college basketball. During her 4-year stint at Stanford, she averaged 14 points, 9.1 rebounds, and 3.1 blocks per game. In her freshman year, she helped Stanford win their first NCAA championship in almost 30 years. Brink is part of the 2024 WNBA draft class that has been hailed as a historic one for the league. With incredible talent such as Clark, Brink, Camila Cardoso, and Angel Reese, the WNBA is hoping that they can cause a surge in popularity for the league, just like they did for women's college basketball over the last 2 years. The WNBA has been a growing league for a few years, and with big names such as Candace Parker retiring from the sport, they will need the popularity that these new young stars will bring going into the next era of the league. Court of Curry, Cameron Brink's all-time NBA starting five. Cameron Brink growth on the court, deeply rooted in the game through family ties, has always turned heads. So when iSports pose a question, who's your all-time NBA starting five? Her answer felt less like a list and more like a legacy. Here's her lineup. Point guard, Steph Curry. Shooting guard, Seth Curry. Small forward, Damian Lee. Center, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Power forward, Del Curry. Why this quintet works, and why it surprises. A God-sent family lineup. Brink's connection to the Curry clan isn't just sentimental, it's familial. Steph and Seth Kelly Curry are her godbrothers, and Del Curry, their father, is her godfather. This starting five reads like a family reunion, topped by the serious pedigree of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the only member with no personal connection, included purely for his elite greatness. Offense reigns with Curry brilliance. Having Steph and Seth in the backcourt brings elite shooting, clutch scoring, and all-time range. Steph's handles an infinite arc pays well with Seth's sharpshooting precision in this fantasy squad. Damian Lee, a vital nod to woven relationships. Lee, married to Siddle Curry, Steph's sister, rounds out perimeter with versatility and team-first grit, an insider's pick that speaks to more than box score stats. Kareem's inclusion, a touch of GOAT-level dominance. As a lone legend not tied to family, Kareem's dominance, 6 championships, 6 MVPs, skyhook mastery, elevates a group from sentimental to formidable. Imagine the game plan. First quarter. Steph orchestrates from the top of the arc, probing the defense with dribble and vision. Seth spots up in the corner, a lethal threat that prevents double-teaming. Meanwhile, Kareem sets screens and positions himself for deep post traps. Mid-game surge. Damian floats between wing and wing, offering spacing and hustle, cutting hard, crashing boards, locking down switches. Kareem, 2, patrols the paint, swatting shots like his rewinding time. Fourth quarter clutch. As timeout conversations fizz, Steph pops off a step-back 3. The defense collapses, and Kareem rolls hard for a post-up finish. Seth flashes for a catch-and-shoot dagger. Lee hits a corner triple. The Curry family vibe is palpable, chemistry that only decades of love and friendship can foster. How this choice reflects Brink's identity. Family first. Brink's picks reveal a compass guided by kinship. Her starting five isn't just all-time greats. It's a gathering of the people who helped raise her, shape her, and inspire her. It's what happens when court life and home life intersect with genuine affection. Respect meets reverence. Including Kareem speaks volumes of Brink's appreciation for basketball's pantheon. She isn't just playing for highlight reels. She's honoring the game's giants. A harmonious blend of emotion and excellence. A starting five like this balances personal attachment with elite talent, a reflection of Brink's holistic approach to the sport. It's not all stats, but heart and history, too. In under 1,000 words, here's the lineup, the logic, the love, and the legend. Cameron Brink's all-time NBA starting five, where family bonds meet basketball brilliance. Let me know if you like a more narrative or poetic twist, or anything else. You've got a starting five of creativity, too. Thanks for walking.